Today is a great, wonderful, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because a German day, but not just a German day, but a German... Did you say the word? Music day. KOLLEGAH Legacy. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go. A big guy. By the way, guys, do I say his name correctly? Is it KOLLEGAH? Or is it KOLLEGAH? Or KOLLEGAH? Let me know. Let me know. I don't know. When you see something written, you try and pronounce it correctly. But someone's name, like, you know, when you get a name like that, and you're from a different country, I don't know. But let me know in the comment section. I don't know. Let's go.
Ich bin 17, mich rum nur resignierte Zukunftspläne. Meine Homies Teil einer deprimierten Jugendszene. Frustkarriere unter kaputter Laterne. Durch bisschen Wodka kriegt die Bushaltestelle Clubatmosphäre. Statt Ausharren.
Wow, he said a lot very quickly in the song. The beat hasn't even come in yet. You know, like, wow, okay. I'm ready. I was sleeping, but now I'm awake. Let's go.
Einer deprimierten Jugendszene. Frustkarriere unter kaputter Laterne. Durch bisschen Wodka kriegt die Bushaltestelle Clubatmosphäre. Statt ausharren und warten, musst du einen Traum haben, dich aufmachen, aufraffen und starten. Stell dich dem Ziel. Eine Perspektive ist nichts, was die Gesellschaft dir gibt, sondern was du selbst in dir siehst. Droht der Schul rausschmiss, 05 im Abi-Jahr, mach Money klar als Grasdealer. Die anderen planen Urlaubstrips, wie Australien Backpack reisen. Ich kann mir grad vom Ersparten in Maastricht von Marokkanern ein paar Marihuana-Packets leisten. Beginn die Ware zu verteilen, mit oberflächlichem Wissen. Von Dope-Geschäften an Homes an den Großstadtecken zu ticken. Will bloß was Besseres mitten. In der Zeit, wo es kein Lohn gab, ich broke war, will bloß mal das Plus am Monatsende erblicken an den...
I was trying to figure out whether he was rapping on the beat properly, but he's like rapping inside the beat, like. Okay, bars. Make sure you stay tuned to the end because I'm gonna be reading the lyrics so I understand what he's actually saying, but I'm just listening to the flow, and the flow is flowing. Yo, he's not even letting the beat breathe. Jeez, has he taken a breath yet? It's like I have you heard him breathe? I haven't heard him breathe yet. Anyways.
Beginn die Ware zu verteilen, mit oberflächlichem Wissen. Von Dope-Geschäften an Homes an den Großstadtecken zu ticken. Will bloß was Besseres mitten. In der Zeit, wo es kein Lohn gab, ich broke war. Will bloß mal das Plus am Monatsende erblicken an den Weekends-Partys. Host abschleppen und ficken. Nebenbei höre ich Rap und fang an Flow-Staffetten zu kicken. Overtake in the Bitch, schreib erste 6-fach Reimverse. Hoffe, das Headset gibt im Netz an, dass ich Rapstar sein werde. Denn ich seh die Rapper und denk mir nur, was für Opfer. Fick die RBA-Gangsters.
Do you know what else I love? That him on the train writing in the book. Writing, you know, with a pen, his own lyrics, you know. He's saying, he's letting you know, I don't have any ghostwriters, bro. I don't have no ghostwriters. You can't write for me. I write my own. You hear what I'm penning? That's what he's saying on the record right now.
Wie die Kalaschnikower im Aktenkoffer, okay, dann ist Showtime, Bitch. Ich droppe das Sueta-Tape, Job währenddessen am Flughafen Gate in Frankfurt und ticke den Kuhkaffee Haze. Ich drop Bahnsteins in meinem Kopf mehr Lines als Kugeln.
Nah, this guy. I'm not ready. Wait, I'm sorry, I know I'm pausing it all the time, but I'm really confused. He's really going in. Hold on.
Ja, Gangster-Style wie die Kalaschnikower im Aktenkoffer, okay, dann ist Showtime, Bitch. Ich droppe das Sueta-Tape, Job währenddessen am Flughafen Gate in Frankfurt und ticke den Kuhkaffee Haze. Ich drop Bahnsteins in meinem Kopf mehr Lines als Kugeln, Bitch. Der Musikclip, kein Studio-Hit, nur cool Edit. Doch ficke den Rapper wie ein Groupie-Chick. Die Motherfucker werden am Mic wegrasiert. Ich komm mit den fresheren Lines und den besseren Rhymes und der ZT1 hat Styles etabliert. Kein Cash kassiert, Jets for free ins Netz, kriegt den Deal Re-Release. Ist Tick 2K, doch weiß, dass aus mir ein Nummer 1 Rapper wird. Weiter gedealt, immer Pokerface, nie Opfer aus Strahlung. Noch jung, naiv, Bunker Week, ne ganze Kofferraumladung. Wird abgezockt, doch braucht darum. Immer wieder Cash Deal, ab jetzt Riesenmengen. Krieg am Ende mies vom Stoffverkauf Ahnung. Den Boss der Bosse auf Fahrt zu. Amok, Marok nach Frankfurt. 2 Tage wach und das war's schon. Wir machten es ganz kurz. Pep weggesnifft, Text-App gezückt, Rap-Tracks gekickt. Direkt gemixt von Risburg, wenn er weggepennt ist. Shouts gehen raus an Marok. Viel Glück im Management bis ZAT2 verkaufte 3000. Kein Cash in sich, Kid. Doch auf Tracks die volle Kontrolle wie Don Corleone. Mach mit Dämonen Riesengewinn wie das Horrorfilm-Genre. Im Real Life ist es billig Weed. Auf dem Tisch da Kokainpulver plus Amphetamin. Das Ganze ist wie...
Nah. The beat switches. Do you know how much skill you have to have? Listen, Do you know? Do you know how much skill you need to have to be able to go from one type, not even tempo, not even tempo, a type of beat, a style of beat to another style of beat for how many bars was that? 4, was that 8 bars? Was that maybe 4 bars, 8 bars, and then jump back into the beat you were just in without any break in your lyrics? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he's not, I haven't seen him take a rest or a breath or anything like that. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, the levels. There's levels to this. There's levels to this. What level is he? I don't know. I think we might have found the top level in Germany. What are you talking about? Wow. Okay. Bars. And what, where? Bro, we're 2 minutes. Whoa! 13 minutes? Wow. Okay, we're going to stop pausing because this video is long. I didn't even realize how long it was. Okay, let's go.
Mosaikmuster, zieh nach Düsseldorf, krieg von Blockernacken Hate, bin zu der Zeit in Schweiz verwickelt wie Boxbandagen-Tape. Dieser Boss, der grad da steht, ist für Ghetto-Rap bei der Stadt ein rotes Tuch, wie das Erkennungsmerkmal der Bloods. Dank Pep nur nächtelang wach, der König der Lyriker, Gewalt täglich, Alpha-Gene wird persönlich und düsterer, mein Debüt ist da. Hier L hat den Song gepumpt, mit Timer, ich krieg bei Gericht ne Geldstrafe aufgebrummt, Pelzmantel, Autos, Punkt, ein Rapper mit Schmuck im Real Life broke, doch es wird auf die Goldkette geguckt, Rap-Boss auf Schofen ein, Gangster-Sound direkt aus dem Kellerraum mit Flingern unterm Obdachlosenheim, Dropper Doppel-Lines, red wie ein Rapstar, Flow wie ein König, kleid mich wie ein Kaiser, aber lebt wie ein Bettler, doch in ihren Augen Glitzern drehen, als Mann in der Küche sitzt und die Lines von alles, was ich hab, aus meinem alten Discman dröhnen. Und nach Jahren negativer Phasen schlaf ich wieder tiefer. Die Lage wird stabiler auf dem Weg zu einer Legacy. Weit und breit kein Rap-MC, der über meinem Rhyme-Level liegt. Krank Cash verdient, der Dreck der Streets macht depressiv, der Stress erhebt mich, macht wie Ecstasy, doch Rapper-Therapie, Legacy. Weit und breit kein Rap-MC, der über meinem Rhyme-Level liegt.
What?
Styles, Lines, Texter, Beats, Record Deals, Hypes, meine Lifetime Legacy.
Lifetime legacy. The songs about his legacy. The videos of old footage of when he was younger. Ah, right. He's saying, I've been around. I've been around. Do you not hear the levels? Do you not hear? That's what this is what the song's about. It's his legacy. He's fire. He's a very talented rapper. I can hear that clearly. I love that. I love the concept. I love the concept of the way he's rapping and the beat switch up and you hear the DJ in the background mixing in the next song and taking out that song and yeah, this is sick. This is very sick.
Fahrrad vor der Bahnhofspielothek, ein Jahr bevor der Agro-Beef losgeht. Wir waren viel unterwegs und werden Bros in dieser Zeit. Ich lass das Drogendealen sein, das KOLLEGAH-Album kriegt einen lockeren, positiven Vibe. Spiel Showgigs in der Schweiz, dreh das Big Boss-Video für den Standard damals. Weit überm Hip-Hop-Street-Niveau, nächtelang im Studio. Pen auf dem Material, langsam wird die Vision, die mir einst der Material. Nach Jahren des Street-Fames, ich fertige 10K mit KOLLEGAH-Kit und geh da damit in den Charts auf die 17.
The speeding up. If I slow it down, like he like it speeds it up and slows it down. That's a hallmark of a very talented rapper. Let's just put it that way. I think maybe the beats that they're bringing in, are they from his old records? Are they bringing in beats from his old songs? I mean, he's just rapping over them and it goes back to the main song. Is that what's happening? Because I feel like he's talking about one of his older songs and then the beat changes. And there's like visuals from older songs. Is that right? Or is it every time the beat changes is a flashback to an era and maybe the style of beat is from that era or from his era of his career? Does that make sense? Like maybe in his career at that point he was doing that sort of style of rap and style of hip hop. Let me know. Because this is about his legacy, right? Let me know.
Parts, wo Beats mit Favorite und Rispo. Mach Welle mit Fahrrad, geh mit Basie in die Disco, wo wir Sluts aufheigen. Wir stimmen Underground Jams, wo wir dann Traktorreifen auf die Backpack-Spackos schmeißen. Wegen Kampfsport treiben, Seedorf ist kein Ferienparadies. Hier, wir stehlen unsere Körper wie ein Alien-Parasit. Unser Trainingsplan massiv, wir sind jede Nacht aktiv. JBG gedeiht zu leben, das Ergebnis ballert mies. Wir gegen die Szene, Powerlifter gegen Dauerkiffer, Gangbangs. Wir haben die Bitches geteilt wie Zauberkünstler. Video drehen, Belgrad auf nem Boot mit ner Bordellslat. Fahrrad schleppen, Original, zweifache Mutter im Hotel ab. wir haben 6K verkauft. Damals sag ich, Bro, ich bring nur noch ein ZHT raus und hör endgültig auf. Hab kein Cashflow, nur Cents, Rechnung stapeln sich, dann kick ich an 18 Tracks und fasse das epochales Rap-Monument. Es kommt zum Shutdown der Homepage. Alle wurde die Box mit dem Hörspiel Entertainment haften, meisten Stuff auf dem Hook-Tape und der Trilogie der Tapes. Ey, yo, Disco Speed mit Faith wird unser meistgeklickter Clip, seitdem wir Hip-Hop-Videos drehen. Erste Nightliner-Tour, 10 Stunden Fahrt mit der Crew, 2-3 Stunden Schlaf, dann raus zum 16 Bars Interview. Und ich halte am Esso-Shop, schmeiß einen Euro in den Automat, drück den Espresso-Knopf und es wirkt wie Elektroschocks. Schlafen kann ich.
I don't know what to say, really. Like, he's just going. I have to just let him go. I have to let him go. He's not. Listen, this. He hasn't taken a breath. I'm just gonna let him go. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Ich grau bin wie die Ghetto-Blocks, Nutte, ich bin KOLLEGAH, der Rap-Koloss und das ist meine Legacy. Weit und breit kein Rap-MC, der über meinem Rhyme-Level liegt. Kein Cash verdient, der trägt der Streets, macht depressiv, der Stress erhebt mich, macht wie Ecstasy, doch Rapper-Therapie, Legacy. Weit und breit kein Rap-MC, der über meinem Rhyme-Level liegt. Styles, Lines, Texte, Beats, Record Deals, Hypes, meine Lifetime Legacy. Dann kommt JBG 2, wir stimmen mit Hardcore-Rap die Charts. Ich muss nicht sagen, was ab da bis Imperator jetzt geschah. Von Platin und dem Fame, den Rekorden und Erfolgen brauch ich gar nichts mehr erzählen. Das habt ihr alle hier gesehen.
In 24 Stunden Gold gegangen. Einer muss es ja machen. Ne? Der Boss, KOLLEGAH, das Ergebnis einer Fusion von Kreativität und Kreativ.
Wow, it's a big deal.
Brachte die
Big deal. Okay, he's decorated with awards. He's performing big shows. So in Germany, he is that guy. In Germany, he's that guy. Is that what that's what he's saying? Or one of those guys? Let me know in the comment section below.
Boshaftigkeit in jedes Ghetto, jedes Kuhdorf. Ich hab ne Bewegung geprägt, so wie Jacko mit dem Moonwalk. Rapmusik ist Blutsport, wer den Mac kopiert, wird wegrasiert. Wer Stress will, weiß, ein Track von mir ist in etwa so wie Rufmord. Ich rap Klassiker-Alben.
Did he say rap music is his sport? I think I heard that. It sounded like English.
Wie Kalaschnikow-Salven, hab mich hasselt auf nassem Asphalt über Wasser.
Did he say he got a co-sign from Kalashnikov? I feel like I've heard him say Kalashnikov a couple times. Isn't Kalashnikov? I know Kalashnikov. I know Kalashnikov's a rapper. I don't know, is he American or is he British? I always thought Kalashnikov was British. But I feel like he said Kalashnikov's name a couple times.
Halten, ey, yo, mit Krokodils und Ferienjobs. Autos, die ich früher lieste, sind heute neue Werbungen wie Cola Zero. Fernsehspots, Hass lodert wie ein Kerzendocht. Twitch aber nach wie vor kriegt keine Großfamilie Cash vom Boss. Solange dieses Herz noch braucht. Der Thron gehört mir und wer jetzt Bock auf Beef hat, soll fronten. Aber muss erst mal versuchen, hoch in meine Liga zu kommen. Nicht mal mit Bankenkrediten. Könntet ihr Honeymoon sweeten und Finkers seh ich mal bei Instagram kurz Antisemiten. Macht mich zum Antisemiten, weil ich Palästinensern helfe, in deren Heimat es aussieht wie in Vietnamkriegsgebieten. Ich kritisiere das Siedlungsprojekt, kritisiere die Milizen, bin für Free Palästin und den Befriedungsprozess. Also jammert man.
Yeah, I like the way he's rapping on this beat. This section here, yeah, he sounds good on this section. Barring. I heard him saying something about free Palestine, respect. I think he saves so much. Might be a long video, guys. When I read the lyrics at the end, stay tuned to the end. If you're still here, well done. I will be reading the lyrics at the end, so I understand. But he said so much, I can't wait to read them. Because I'm like, Jesus, this is his legacy, you know? He's talking about his legacy, so I want to read. Because I don't really know much about KOLLEGAH. I don't really know much about his career and his songs. So when I read this, I know it's going to give me like a good history lesson on him.
Ihr seht den Kamerablickpunkt, ich war da mit meiner Mannschaft von der Anpacker Stiftung. Das war eine Anfangsentwicklung. Statt zu labern, fangt an, nimmt ihr die Hand, man lenkt das Ganze langsam in eine andere Richtung. Ich hab den Ehrgeiz dafür, ihr könnt nur haten, gönnt nur jedem immer das Beste. Bis er dann mal mehr hat als ihr. Sag mein Konzert ab, weil ihr kein Plan von der Kunstform habt. Digga, Battle Rap ist wie deine Blowjobs-Kiss, ne Mundsportart. Fühl dich kompetent und wichtig, doch sei konsequent. Zitier die Songsequenzen richtig, Kid, du weißt vom Genre Rap hier nix, bist Journalist.
I love lyrics that sound like a list of stuff. It's like he's listing shit. And then the visuals is of all of his watches and all his jewelry. He's in this luxurious house, women everywhere. He's flossing. He's saying, listen, legacy. And they just stood there, yeah, holding his plaques as well. This is he's stunning on you motherfuckers. He's stunting on you, motherfuckers.
Der Rap ist wie deine Blowjobs-Kills, ne Mundsportart. Fühl dich kompetent und wichtig, doch sei konsequent. Zitier die Songsequenzen richtig, Kid, du weißt vom Genre Rap hier nix bis Journalisten snitch, ich piss auf dich, wenn ich dich in die Knie zwing. Kriegst du Peachkind Golden Shower wie der Bruder von Khaleesi. Ey, der Big Boss, der den Rauch rauspustet und Steiger so in Bauch haut, dass er seine Niere durch sein Maul raushustet. Ich bin mit Selfmade zusammen nach oben hochgestiegen, getrennte Wege, doch Loyalität wird groß geschrieben. Und ich bin keiner, der sich wegen Business und Money mit dem alten Kämpfer streitet wie Feinde von Mr. Miyagi. Ihr Pisser wisst gar nicht.
He's eating. This beat right now, where the beat is right now, he's cooking. He's cooking and eating. That's what he's doing right now. He's in his zone. He's in the pocket.
Ihr habt Sayed gedisst, der Junge hat 2016 nur seine kranke Mom unterstützt. Durch bisschen Cashflow, durch Rap-Passagen. Bruder, was für Cashflows, das sind bald ganze Cash-Tsunamis. In den letzten Jahren werden meine Bentleys immer teurer, weil ich ein Händchen für Erfolg hab. Wie im WM-Spiel Maradona, der auf Echo Gold und Platin. Ich räum ab, was das Zeug hält, wie mein Butler beim Säubern. Das Echtholz Mobiliarskit ist das KOLLEGAH der Business und Alpha Man, nachdem die Bitches sich den Hals verrecken. Kid, die Snitches, die am Galgen hängen.
Listen. He's saying, all you other rappers, sit down. I am speaking. I have the microphone. That's what he's saying right now. For this, he's absolutely annihilating this beat. He's absolutely cooking. He hasn't taken a rest. He hasn't taken a rest this entire song. This is a whole scrapbook full of lyrics. This is gonna be a mission reading the lyrics at the end of here, but I'm looking forward to it. Wow. He's really proving right now who he is and the level where he stacks in German hip hop. I think it's pretty high. What do you think? I don't know.
Das Zeug hält wie mein Butler beim Säubern. Das Echtholz Mobiliarskit ist das KOLLEGAH der Business und Alpha Man, nachdem die Bitches sich den Hals verrecken. Kid, die Snitches, die am Galgen hängen. Ich hab die Dollar-Stacks, Schweignote, Zollrespekt. Mein Imperium, Erfolgsgeschäft wie Goldman Sachs. Boss Life, ja das ist Kostspiel, egal, es guckt die Lacoste-Gürtel, Schnalle, Zieren, Swarovski, Kistale. Doch Mama, du warst immer meine Nummer 1 und auch zukünftig. Wenn ich 100.000 mach, dann kriegst du 50. Ich bin weltprominent und so self-confident. Ich baue mir ein Felsmonument, wo drauf steht Rap-Gott-Legende. Das sind königliche Rap-Skills. Redet was ihr wollt, ihr Schafe. Ich bin der Löwe, der zuletzt brüllt.
Warte mal, gehen wir nochmal.
Did you hear the line at the end? It's warranted. He's like, did you hear? I don't need to understand German to know he was cooking every MC around him. At that moment, he was in his bag. If I was another rapper, I'd be like, shit, man, I need to write some more to compete. Like, there's no competing with that. He was in his bag.
Drauf steht Rap-Gott-Legende, das sind königliche Rap-Skills. Redet was ihr wollt, ihr Schafe, ich bin der Löwe, der zuletzt brüllt.
Warte mal, gehen wir nochmal rein. Wollen wir nicht zu früh los? Du hast noch ein Kapitel vergessen.
Ein Kapitel vergessen? Boah, wüsste ich jetzt nicht welches. Welches denn?
Ja, geh noch mal rein.
Oh my God, it's not done? It's not done? Now he's in the studio. I don't know what his technician, producer, manager, whoever that was speaking just then said to him. Probably said, yo, do you think they can take another one? Let's give him another one. That's what it sounds like he said. I don't know what he said in German, but that's in my head. He's like, Kollegah, you want to give him another one? Should we give him another one? Let's give him one more. just for good measure. Let's make sure that we've stomped on these MCs a little bit more. Wow, I might need a rest. I don't know about you. Let's go. Let's hear them. Let's wow. Bars. When I clicked the video, I didn't even realize it was 13 minutes long. Bars. This video might be 45 minutes long. this entire video from me reading the lyrics. It might be 45 minutes long. So if you're still here, if you're still with me, respect. Let's continue. Make sure you stay tuned to the end if you want to hear me read the lyrics.
Ja, stimmt, das Kapitel hatte ich vergessen. Gehe ich letztens in YouTube rein, sehe ich mein Sohn, 40 Kilo, er hampelt rum in einem Schwammkostüm, der Arme. Was hab ich bei dem Jungen nur falsch gemacht? Also da muss ich jetzt echt mal ein bisschen taktlos werden, ganz kurz. Das hier ist kein Hasstrack oder so, nur eine Machtdemonstration. Dimitri Spackhoff, ich sprech zu dir wie ein Vater zu einem Sohn. Hab dich behandelt wie nen Bro, dich bezahlt und wie's keiner sonst hat ins Rampenlicht geholt. Nutte, wer kannte dich denn schon? Kollege, push nicht jeden, welche Chance hat die Szene?
I like that's cool when he took the phone camera and it went to the, I like that transition.
So einer egolosen Metro-Schwucht einen Player-Look gegeben. Erbärmlicher Vogel zieht ein Kostüm von einer Cartoon-Figur auf und man nimmt ihn damit sogar ernster als Sohne. Ja, du hast 70k mit deinem ersten Tape geschafft, nur dass ich dir dafür 10 Jahre den Weg geebnet hab. Ich bin dein Papa, du Hund, also mach den Mund so du weißt. Es ist als ob sich eine Stewardess mit Kolumbus vergleicht. Wo willst du denn heute stehen? Ohne mich gäb's kein Diego und damit dann auch kein Spongebob-Kid. Du bist mein Fanboy gewesen. Sich Personal Messages, die RBA-Runde war Killer, deine Wordplays und Raps sind sick. Ich schwör, du bist Mac im Biss, hab dich zum Rappen animiert. Du hast es nächtelang probiert, hast meine Battle-Parts studiert und meine Technik dann kopiert. Den ganzen Rap-Stil adaptiert, komplett die Songtextstruktur, alles Kollega nachempfunden, wie meine Bronze-Skulptur. Hast mich um Feedback angefleht, dich angebiedert, fragtest, ey, brauchst du noch Feature-Platz fürs Tape, weil du ein Niemand warst im Game. Bei mir begann der Fame, ich hab ein Movement geprägt und gab dir die Chance auf meinem dritten Zuhälter-Tape. Verdiente selbst nicht mal gut an CDs, ich schwör, du Maurer hast mehr Platten verlegt als ich beim Bau von einem Fußgängerweg. Halte dich trotzdem gut für Boss-Aura, das waren nicht Prozents, wer sonst kriegt für paar Hook-Mellos 25%. Bist du Mariah Carey oder was? Und shit, waren die Hooks.
I'm laughing because I'm listening to the bars and he's just going in. But then I'm looking at the visuals and he's just like... It's like rubbing salt into his haters' wounds, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, yo, let me show you around my house. Let me show you how I live. Let me show you how I live. Look how I'm eating this cereal out of this really decadent bowl, you know? Look at my house. I live in a mansion. Look, I have this woman making me breakfast. I have this woman outside sunbathing and waiting for me to come outside. I'm going to put my jewelry on. I'm going to put my sunglasses on before I leave the house. This video is next level. This is next level. This is the ultimate FU to any haters he has. The ultimate. Not only is he rapping like his life depends on it, killing MCs, all the MCs around him, but he showed us him writing these lyrics to say, listen, I write my own lyrics and I won't even take a breath, rapping for 13 minutes straight. I'm rich, I'm successful, I have plaques on plaques on plaques on plaques. What? No.
Digga, schwuler angehaucht als deine frisch lackierten French Nails. Klar ist das für ein Geldbeutel nicht so toll, fragt man sich stets, wie viel Selbstbräuner man holen soll als hellhäutiger Kobold, der auf Latin Lover macht. Was siehst du Outfits von Cartoon-Figuren auf? Du siehst doch ohne wie der Pumuckel aus. Mann, du richtig blasser Krüppel, brauchst schon Sonnencreme mit Lichtschutzfaktor 50, nur um dir ne Kippe anzuzünden. Es gab Shitstorm pur wegen der Boss-Aura-CD, doch ich wollte dich noch auf Tour mitnehmen, trotz dauernden Hates. Ich sagte, scheiß auf die Hater, wir zeigen den Pissern, dass das Ding beim Live-Auftritt Game hat, Bruder, und reißen die Stage. Ich hab auch damit du etwas Cash machst, selbst auf die Gefahr hin, dass man denkt, mein Tour-Backup-Rapper wäre ein Group-Tech-Member. Doch du pisst dich ein, sagst ab am Tag vor Tourbeginn, lässt mich hängen und klagst dann noch auf Gage. Junge, Pitch-Moves sind dein Urinstinkt, hängst dann am nächsten Schwanz dran für Klicks an YouTube-Spaß, der noch ein Jahr zuvor auf meine Autogrammkarte.
She put the dressing gown on him, only for him to walk inside, sit down and start playing PlayStation. This video's sick.
Wichser, wenn das rein platonisch war in eurem gemieteten Stadtloft, warum reimt sich Dimitri Spackhoff dann auf Glied tief im Arschloch? Ich wollte dich damals schon zu Hackfleisch klatschen, doch ich war zugeblendet von der funkelnden Strasssteinjacke. Wer macht hier Plastikkacke? Ey, und wie's aussieht, reimt sich KOLLEGAH wohl eher auf 1 Million verkaufte Tonträger. Du hast den Diss 2011 schon geschrieben und suchst seit 6 Jahren deine Eier, um den Track zu releasen. Geht's da noch 1000 Arabs Geld, du bleibst an.
And the thing is, he hasn't taken his foot off the gas. Like the gas, you know, like I could understand, yeah, if you started rapping and then like certain parts in the song he like starts to fall short of his flow and his delivery and his energy, but his energy has been up there the entire time. The entire time. The entire time. He's so good that his greatness is becoming, I'm accustomed to it at this point. I'm accustomed to him rapping and killing it. Wow.
Eierloser der nicht mal Live-Auftritte spielt, weil er sonst Schweißausbrüche kriegt. Mann, du trautest dich nicht mehr aus deiner mickrigen Wohnung, wegen nix als ner Drohung, von paar Kids in nem Forum. Da fliegen Flaschen auf Tour, Mann, das gibt Massaker pur. Man hätte dich kaum erkannt auf der Bühne mit deiner Lappenstatur. Und was für 1000 Bars, ich mach mir doch kein...
The way he fits all those lyrics, those words into like bars, like he squeezes all those syllables, squeezes them in with fast succession. Talent.
Finger krumm wegen nem Abklatsch von mir. Du Lauch, geb ich den High-Five, sind deine Finger krumm wegen nem Abklatsch von mir. Yeah, Blut auf dem Bordstein ist Sprint. Wenn der Meister dem Schüler ne Ohrfeige gibt, dass sein Storchbein einknickt. Bring ganz BBM zum Battle, hol die Spinner dazu. Ich bring nen Haufen Finisher-Moves wie Wikinger Cruise. Füll meinen Infinity-Pool mit Dimitris Blut. Der blot mein Cock, es sieht von weitem aus, als spielt er auf nem Didgeridoo. Du wirst gefickt, weil Rap ist wie ein Knast. Es gibt kein Mitleid für Frischfleisch. Snitch, schweig, Dimitri, du frisst Blei. Rap deinen gefakten Double-Time bei Gigs live. Oder mach weiter mit irgendwelchen YouTube-Fotzen, Bitch-Fights und Klick-Hypes. Ich könnt ihn wegpusten wie ein Giftpfeil. Doch ich weiß, die paar Dislines hier haben die mich schon gefickt, so wie Rick Grimes. Undankbare geldgeile Snitch. Weiß die Hand, die dich fütterte, zu dem machte, was du bist. Ich sah dich wie einen kleinen Bruder, hab dich mental aufgepusht, damit du mal ein Mann wirst, der sich nicht als Gangschutz...
By the way, the beat is sick. It sounds like an Eminem beat, to be honest. Sounds like one of those old school hip hop beats that just sick. The beat's sick.
Muss, um stark für ein Videodreh zu sein. Labiles Wesen, weiß es selbst. Ein neuer Freundeskreis nimmt deine naive Seele ein. Vielleicht siehst du später ein. Digga, der Unterschied zwischen dem, wer du bist und wer du gern wärst, ist kilometerweit. Egal wie viel du bläst bei deinen G's, du Karnevalskostümtrager, der Rotschopf Kasache mit Latino-Player-Style. Ich legte 6 Jahre lang über deine Bitch-Moves.
The smile. Let me just... The little mark on my alloy rims. Let me just clean them with my finger. And smile at the camera.
Als Kostümtrager der Rotschopf-Kasache mit Latino-Player-Style. Ich legte 6 Jahre lang über deine Bitch-Moves schweigen. Dachte mir scheiß drauf, wer war jung. Auf einmal fängst du an mit Dislines schreiben. Rappst das sogar Platin-Rapper vor dem Schwamm ihren Schwanz einziehen. Bekamst als Antwort auf Genozid dann die Punchline mit Androgyn als kleine Warnung. Doch jetzt fühlst du dich wie ein Mafioso, als ob du übelsten Rücken hast, wie Quasimodo. Okay, der ekelhafte Real Talk kann noch kommen, doch nicht jetzt. Denn das hier ist kein Diss-Track, nur ein kleiner Bitch-Slap. Also sei nur weiter frech, mein Sohn, das Jahr ist noch lang. Und jeder, der sein Maul aufreißt, hier kommt alle noch dran. Alpha-Banger, wir sind Royal Family. JBG 3 wird Euthanasie für jeden Deutsch-Rap-MC. Legacy.
Legacy. Why? Wow. Wow. That beat's sick as well. Yeah, I mean, put some respect on his name. This is 2017. Put some respect on his name. Wow. I don't have any words for that. Really, you've got his name needs. When we speak about German rap, we have to speak about KOLLEGAH right now because the way he destroyed this 13 minutes, he didn't stop. He didn't take any rests. Well, he took one rest. I guess this last bit was a bit of a rest when he was in the studio and stuff. But wow, I'm worn out, man. Like, wow, bars. But guys, let's read the lyrics because I don't know. This video's gonna be like an hour long if I don't read the lyrics. Let's read the lyrics because let's go. Let's read the lyrics. Okay, so I found the lyrics. I put them into ChatGPT. I've translated them for an English native speaker. This might be the longest translation I have ever done on this channel, so I hope you're comfortable. I hope you got a coffee. I hope you got a beer. I hope you got whatever beverage you decide you want, because it's going to take a minute. I'm going to get my water. we're gonna read these lyrics because he was cooking, man. Okay, ChatGPT says, all right, quick heads up. This one is very dense, no shit. Very slang heavy and very explicit. It's basically a long autobiographical, big word, rap flex, industry beef track. I'll translate it in natural, fluent English and keep the tone accurate, but I won't mirror every explicit sexual line word for word. Ooh. I'll render them in a way that keeps the meaning without getting unnecessarily graphic. Kind of PG, but I think we'll get most of the vibe, right? And if there's anything that you think KOLLEGAH says that's, oh man, he said this, man, you need to know what he's saying, try and put it in the comment section in a way that's not going to get you flagged by YouTube. Like, so I know, but it might be fine. Okay, this is from KOLLEGAH, and the whole thing is basically about building a legacy. I got that from the gist of it. I mean, the song's called Legacy, and he was really showing his legacy, was it not? Anyways, let's go. This is gonna be let's do a little stretch. Part 1, translation. I'm 17, surrounded by people with resigned future plans. So he's talking about 17. 17 where he had his record deal, I'm guessing. My home is part of a depressed youth scene. Frustration instead of careers. Under a broken street lamp. A little vodka turns the bus stop into a club atmosphere. Instead of just waiting things out, you need a dream. Get up. Pull yourself together and start. Face your goal. Perspective isn't something society gives you. It's something you see in yourself. Wow. Bars. I'm facing expulsion from school. Wow. 2005, senior year, I'm making money dealing weed. Wow. He's same age as me, I think. 2005 was also my senior year in school. While others plan backpack trips to Australia, I can barely afford a few packs of marijuana from Moroccans in Maastricht. I start distributing it. Okay, so he started selling drugs with surface level knowledge of street deals. Just trying to build something better. In a time when there was no income, I was broke. I just wanted to see a positive balance at the end of the month. Weekends, parties, hookups, listening to rap, practicing flows, trying to overtake everyone in the business, writing complex multi-syllable rhyme verses. I can hear it, my friend. KOLLEGAH, if you're watching my video, I really, really respect you, man. Like, I can tell just from reading this already. Like, I feel like I relate. Not in I think because we're the same age, I relate in that sense. And I think this is telling me exactly who you are. And I love this. I'm going to enjoy reading this. And it's translating really well into English as well. Anyways, writing complex multi-syllable rhyme verses. Bought a headset, told the internet I'd become a rap star. Seeing other rappers thinking, what losers. See, first they call you crazy. This is why I like saying it in English. First they call you crazy, then they call you a genius. It's the truth. First they call you crazy or like, you can't do that. And then when you make it, all of a sudden you're a genius. Go figure. Then it's showtime. I dropped my first tape, work airport shifts in Frankfurt while still dealing weed in small towns. So he's been a hustler from day one. He was working airport shifts. You know, airport shifts are crazy. It's like working in a hospital. You work at night, you work in the morning, you work all times of the day. And on top of that, he was dealing weed as well. So he was selling drugs. But probably this was all to fund maybe what was going to be now his career. Like I said this in another reaction, that a lot of rappers, a lot of hip-hop rappers, they sell drugs not just because they're poor, but also to start their career, because studio time costs a lot of money. Studio, your outfits, your fashion, the cars, you have to hire women in your video, jewelry, you have to look the part. It's expensive. Being a hip hop rapper is very, very expensive, and it's an investment. So I'm not promoting people that sell drugs or promoting people that are drug dealers, but I could understand the only way, really, unless you get signed really early, the only way you're able to kind of meet that expectation is if you Sell drugs. Anyways, no studio, just basic software, but I'm lyrically destroying rappers. I believe you, bro. Putting fresher lines and better rhymes out there. Release my tape for free, get a deal, sell 2,000 copies. Know I'll become a #1 rapper. Still dealing on the side, young and naive, storing trunkloads of weed. Get ripped off, learn the drug trade properly. 2 days awake, snorting speed. Wow, he was taking the drugs too. Recording tracks mixed by Rizbo even when he falls asleep. Second tape sells 3,000. No real money yet. But on tracks, I have full control like Don Corleone. I heard him say that. Real life, cheap weed on the table, cocaine and amphetamines. Life's a mosaic of chaos. Move to Dusseldorf. Get hate in fights constantly. So we didn't like him in Dusseldorf. My debut album drops. MTV plays the sound. Get caught with drugs, get fined. Fur coats, cars, flashy image. In real life still broke. But people stare at the gold chain. Wow. Fur coats, cars, flashy image. In real life he's still broke. But people are staring at the gold chain. It's because you have to fake it till you make it. Is very much hip. Is a very hip hop thing. You think all these new little rappers that have been around for a couple months have all this money and the cars and the girls and all that? They don't have any of that. They don't have any of that. But that's the image that you want to sell. You have to sell if you want to be a gangster rapper or you want to be seen as cool. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, gangster sound from a basement in Flingern. Flow like a king. Dress like royalty. Live like a beggar. Ooh. That's deep. Yeah, the gangster sound from a basement. And he flows like a king. And he's dressed like royalty. You know, fresh to death. But he's living like a beggar. He doesn't have money. Struggling. But in my mum's eyes, tears when she hears my song playing from my old Discman. After years of negativity, I finally sleep peacefully again. Things stabilize on the path to legacy. He's fast becoming my favourite rapper. One of my favourite rappers. There's still, obviously, there's others I love. I don't know, that whole first verse, sick. I know so much more about him now. Respect. Hook, legacy. Nowhere around is there a rap MC above my rhyme level. He's just putting it out there. He's saying, yo, he's calling out all of you rappers in Germany. He said, nowhere around is there a rap MC above my level. From what I was hearing, he's a high-level rapper. He's very, very good. He's very, 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 very good. So I can't even be mad. You know what I mean? I can't say no because he's pretty good. And I don't even understand German. So if I think he's good. Barely earned cash. Street life is depressing. Stress kept me awake like ecstasy. But rap was therapy. Legacy, styles, lines, texts, beats, record deals, hype, my lifetime legacy. Wow. Shortened but faithful summary translation. Okay. Do your best, ChatGPT, because I don't understand German. It's doing its best to translate. Let me know how ChatGPT does and if you think it's missed anything. But, I mean, hey, I'm learning. 2008. Wow, 2008. I remember 2008. 2008 is when I started university. Anyways, 2008 meets Farid Bang. They become close. He quits drug dealing. Well done, my friend. The first album has a more positive vibe. Tours in Switzerland. Shoots the Big Boss video. Obviously a popular video. Let me know in the comment section below. Sleeps in studios. The vision starts to become real. They sell 10,000 records and chart at 17. What? Well done. Build the JBG era. Jung Brutal Gatausthend. I don't know if I said that right. Heavy gym training. Nightlife. Aggression. Dominance energy. Still broke despite success. He's being really honest and I really respect that, you know. He's telling you, listen, You know all these videos, all these songs that you hear and all this stuff in my career. You didn't know this, but I was broke the entire time. I was struggling the entire time. I respect him for telling the truth and saying, listen, you may have seen me. I may have looked successful to you. I may have looked like I was living good. I may have had hits, number 17 in the charts, 10,000 records, etc. But I was still broke. Respect. Releases an 18-track epic project. Website crashes from demand. First tour bus, sleep deprived, running on espresso and adrenaline. I'll sleep when I'm old. Big. The bridge, JBG2 hits hard, gold in 24 hours. He calls himself the result of creativity and creatine. Classic exaggerated self-myth. Yeah. Okay, part 3. Themes. Now he claims full dominance. Says he shaped a movement like Michael Jackson with Moonwalk. Rap is a blood sport. If you copy him, you get erased. You'll get erased. When it says themes, is it not? This is not what he's written. Is this just talking about what he was talking about in that verse? You can say he talks about. So is this has ChatGPT not translated it, but it's just said this is what he's saying in part 3? I think. I don't know. He talks about wealth, Bentley's success, business empire comparison to Goldman Sachs, mentions helping Palestinians. I did hear him say stuff about Palestinians and criticizing settlement policies. Wow. Says he built success without abandoning loyalty. Mocks journalists and critics, declares himself rap colossus, alpha king, promises his mother half of whatever he earns. Oh, that's really nice. Builds his own rap god legend monument. Part 4, the diss section. Who's he dissing? This whole section is aimed at a former collaboration, Dmitry Chpakov, SpongeBob. I've seen SpongeBob. I've got a video in my folder. Is he worth reacting to? I just think the name's a bit weird. SpongeBob. Let me know if you want me to react to his stuff. I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird. But yeah, so he's gunning for these people. It's a diss. Main points. Claims he discovered and mentored him. Says he built his career. Wow. Accuses him of copying his style. Calls him ungrateful. There seems to be a lot of that going on. Like some of these rap guys bringing people in and then calling them ungrateful. Says he was too scared to release a diss track. Claims the opponent has no real live performance confidence. Frames it as a power demonstration, not a hate track. Very aggressive, full of insults, exaggerated violence metaphors, dominance language. Ends with alpha banger, royal family, JBG3 will be euthanasia for German rap MCs. So basically he was dissing SpongeBob in part 4. Wow. He even had time for a diss. Overall me. So that's that last bit where he was barring who was in the house. Overall meaning, this is essentially rags to riches story. Yep. Drug dealing to rap career, obsession with technical rap skill. I mean, you could hear it though. You could hear like how he didn't take a breath, and the bars and the way that his flow and the way that his cadence was going off on that each track, and the way he would jump the first part where they were mixing in a different beat and he was rapping faster and slower. I was tired. It's like he really cares about the art of poetry, the art of rhyme, the art of hip hop. He really has studied the greats. You can hear that he really cares about that. Because to show a clip of him actually writing his lyrics on a train, that shows that he really cares about his craft and he's really built something, a legacy. Loyalty theme, so masculinity and dominance, mythology, loyalty theme, self-made narrative, industry beef, building a legacy. It's hyper exaggerated, theatrical and very ego driven. typical battle rap persona stuff. Yeah, I know. If you want, I can also break down the business psychology behind his branding, the alpha myth image he builds, or how much of this is persona versus reality. No, it's okay. Listen. A lot of it's persona, but that's what we like hip hop for. Do you know what I mean? A lot of it is cosplay. That's what we like hip hop for. He's not lying. He has built his legacy. He's not lying. He has those plaques. You know what I mean? He has those racks. He has all that sort of stuff. He's not lying. It's just he's embellishing it, and that's what we like about hip hop. But do you know what? You know what you can't embellish? You know what you can't lie about? Your skill level. That's what you can't lie about. You can write all sorts of things about being gangster and selling drugs and doing XYZ and having this sort of money. But you know what you can't lie about? Your skill. And he has oodles of skill. So big up you, KOLLEGAH. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna need a lie down after that. I'm tired now. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.